Welcome to Does This Work? Hosted by Jared Hurft. Let's find out, does this work?
Sort of shut her up. All right.
All right, we are rolling, ready to go. Welcome back, returning guests, Simone Springer and Sean Conway.
Hey.
Hello, thank you for joining me once again. That's cool. Selling tickets, yeah. All right, let's start with that because Fat Boy Comedy is what it's called.
Yeah, Fat Boy Comedy is the production company that I've created.
Cool.
But yeah, I'll tell you the story. So Monday night I had 2 sold out shows. So the tour is 500 shows in 196 days.
Yeah.
And at the end I'm going to...
Only 10 people per show, though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I've been thinking about changing that and as like a payment, because it's an unofficial record at the moment. But if we sell more than 10 tickets, all the tickets after that are going to go to charity.
Oh, cool.
So yeah, so I can survive on 150.
Yeah.
But
That's if 10 people turn up.
that's true, and they are not. I sold 2 tickets. Like I had 2 sold out shows on Monday, and they went really well. And really happy with it. I was like, fuck, if I get this momentum up, like this show, I'll get a fucking, what's the Mark Twain Award? And then Tuesday, the first show got cancelled, and then the second show sold 2 tickets, and they didn't turn up. And I was like, fuck. But I had to spend, so I gave them like a half an hour grace period. So because I'm also like dieting, but I'm doing a pizza place. And I have to just stand there by myself in this like 30-minute grace period. Yeah. Just smelling the most delicious pizza. So I quit my job on Monday to do this full time.
So what he did was he quit his job and then started the shows instead of doing the shows, making sure that it's selling well, and then quitting his job. But either way, you've gone all in. No net.
That's good, yeah.
But like on the way up here, I've realised that they haven't seen the email that I sent.
Yeah.
And I'm thinking, do I do the full George Costanza?
just
like, what the fuck? Oh, someone must have hacked my email.
Yeah, what? No. Oh, you took that seriously? That was a joke.
I spelled resignation wrong.
Just turn up for a shift? What are you talking about?
I got called out in an interview once for spelling the word impeccable wrong in the phrase impeccable attention to detail.
No.
The person interviewing me was like, you spelled impeccable wrong. And then she kept reading on, impeccable attention to detail. Well,
if it makes you feel better, I once said lactose intelligent. And I've never felt less intelligent in my time.
Everyone's got blind spots.
Yeah, that's it. Sometimes you just have a...
What do you call it? Lactose.
Intelligent.
Like some horrible 1950s mental term.
I don't know.
He's got that milk brain.
Yeah, or like one of those SBS horror movies.
Just going to sleep.
Yeah.
That's like a real vegan themed horror movie.
Yeah.
I was talking about this with someone last week. Do you remember just sitting up, and he didn't remember because he was born in 2017, but remember sitting up and watching SBS movies past 8:30? Like he'd quit.
Store boobs.
I remember one because it used to always be after like South Park.
Yeah.
And it was like the killer condom.
I just spoke about this with Lockie, and he's like, killer condom.
Yeah.
All right.
Tell me more.
All you need to know, German.
Okay.
It's a sentient condom that crawls around the ground and has teeth.
And kills people?
And chops people's dicks off. Yeah.
Wow. Do you know what? This sounds like some raw dogging propaganda. Don't go near the condoms, guys. It's going to fucking kill you. No.
It started out as like a German fetish movie, and I was like, no, this is in Hollywood. This is horror.
Oh my God.
But they're actually a spin-off of that. But I think it was a Hollywood movie or like an independent movie called
Killer Pill.
Bite.
Oh, right.
Or Bitten. And it was like a chick with a pussy with teeth in it. And every time someone fucked her, they all lost their jump.
Yeah.
Flat out.
Man, I'd love that.
She was also super horny. So they like serial killers.
So she's like, I'm sorry, but I got to do what I got to do.
Yeah, that's
Chick's
it.
Gotta, that was another propaganda one, but from the gays, right?
Oh no, sorry, Teeth. It was called Teeth.
Teeth, right?
Teeth.
Yeah.
Man, I think I'd want that. You know when people are like, if you could have one superpower, I'm like, I do want a pussy chomping. like some
Be
teeth.
careful, Simone, 'cause Chomper might be your new nickname.
Yeah, Chomper. And would
Fingers crossed.
does it chew or does it just bite?
Bite.
Yeah.
Yeah, is it completely gone? Can it be reattached? That's or is it just a one piece?
We've really.
So every time they quit together, you don't know if you're queefing or you're just cold.
Oh my god.
Also, does it chomp down that way or sideways as it?
No, I don't know. That sounds kind
Yeah.
of racist.
We've really. We've really just deteriorated immediately. I think we're about 5 minutes in.
Great. This is quality podcast. People are going to learn a lot.
That's why Simone stopped doing drugs, because her pussy kept going.
Oh my god.
Just down there like, ah.
It needed braces. Just to put a plate in.
What sounds like chalk on a blackboard? Oh, sorry, that's me. I'm sorry. Yeah.
Hey, that's the reason why they sell chopper chops at
Yeah.
shops now.
Oh god.
Chomper chomps.
Anyway, how you going?
Yeah.
I'm good. I'm good.
Yeah, this is why our podcast got cancelled.
Oh, I'm coming to that. Did it get cancelled or did you just stop?
No.
All right, cool.
Yeah, we did like 50 episodes.
Yeah.
I'm coming up on 50 now.
Yeah, it's a lot. It's good. We did it for a few years, solid years, and now I'm the one that's single and dating, and you're the one in a relationship. So we've really turned that shit around.
And have you got something? You guys, it's both your birthdays this week.
Yeah.
So any plans to do a joint thing? Get the crew back together?
Well,
Kind of, we already did.
Yeah.
Except Simone brought me all the presents, and
Yeah,
I haven't
right.
brought her.
Right.
I'm also broke. I'm a broke artist.
Yeah. No, me too.
That's about all I can do.
no, we did. Like I saw him for his birthday, so I went for his first show. I gave him flowers.
Yeah.
First time I've ever gotten flowers.
Yeah,
Yeah,
for
cool.
opening night.
Yeah.
They were Dockers colours. It's honestly the most thoughtful. I'm just treating my friends now how I would like a partner to show up for me in the
Yeah, that's
hope
right.
that at one point it will come back.
They'll speak your love language.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Which is fucking everything. Yeah.
But she also knew that like I'd probably be weirded out by flowers, so she also got me like a bunch of Ninja Turtles.
A bouquet of Ninja Turtles sounds way better.
yeah. It's a little of both. Yeah.
Also, walking around afterwards with a bunch of flowers, like, do you?
I was also dressed up as Darth Maul.
Yeah.
So
So that's the flowers weren't the craziest thing.
flowers
Yeah.
were the crazy. And what sucked is I went home. So the girl that did my makeup is an Archibald nominated artist, like this year,
Yeah.
and she did it for me. And I was like thinking, oh, you throw some black and red on there, it'll be fine. No, she went like
She did the
and made it
detail.
She did such a
genuine.
good job.
And I was gonna try to steal the face paint like a Banksy, so I got home. I had a canvas at home, sprayed water on my face, and started like rubbing on the canvas, and I'm gonna get her to sign it. And I tried making content out of it, but after I washed my face for a little bit, it went the worst kind of blackface. Like Sarah Silverman blackface, you know, like
Like
just,
Jimmy Fallon back in the day.
no, he went brown.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
This is like charcoal. Like
Yeah,
black. And I was like, I cannot show anyone this
Yeah.
content. And then I wanted to go to another gig after my shows, so I just washed all my face, and you can kind of still see it. I still got like two like black kind
Right.
of like good Charlotte eyeliner.
He went from like kid at his party to like full emo because it was for a while. The only bit like that was left was around his eyes, like
Yeah,
perfect eyeliner.
Yeah.
I was
Demansky took a photo of me
Yeah.
when we were drinking, and I looked like a really depressed boy George. It's like,
Did you ever go through an emo phase? Either of you?
Oh, I did so hard.
yeah.
Yeah. I owned a goth shop.
Oh yeah, I've
I was
heard
like
this.
a queen of the goths.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's great.
It was a good time.
Yeah, okay. So I don't really go through a goth phase, but like it was a lot of black going on. You know, I used to watch The Crow a lot.
a lot.
You're once a day. Yeah.
In between Marathon Killer Condom, you know,
Yeah.
I'd have to break it up a little bit.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I loved it. I loved having the shops. It was like a different. I feel like I've lived a lot of different lives, and that was one of them. And
Yeah.
then I owned a burlesque shop as well that was like all like 1940s like corsets and high heels and so fun. That's
cool.
how I know your sister.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like drag queen shoes as well.
Yeah, we went up to like size 16.
And I saw them, and they were like whoppers.
Yeah.
Like, these are like giant. Like
Couple of canoes, yeah.
if Shaq was a drag queen, he would be going to this store, and they were like massive. It was like fuck yeah.
Got an
I loved
AI. AI.
If you did a shoe-in one, you'd die.
It was great. It
They
was
were,
a good
real
time.
pretty.
So pretty. Glitter on them. Some of them had rhinestones. Like they are huge platforms.
Yeah.
So like I'd put them on people and they'd almost hit the roof sometimes. I'd be like, what?
It is the one look throughout the years. It hasn't really. The goth look has sort of stayed pretty consistent from like 25 years ago.
Yeah.
don't think,
Except the fashion's better because people have access to, like, they're not going to pet stores and getting like
The dog collars.
collars.
Yeah.
Like you can buy so much now
Yeah.
online. It's amazing.
I know, my sister used to freak people out because she'd have like the white contacts or
I
red
saw them too.
contacts.
Yeah.
Is this the basis for Limp
No, another band.
She's so
I'm
cool.
trying to think
What's
of
weird is,
No. I'm
like,
kidding.
I knew your sister first, and now I'm like mates with you, and
Yeah.
I knew you first, and now I'm mates with your sister.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm just like, siblings. Siblings are the best.
And have you got something going on at the moment? You're doing the.
Yeah.
You just got back from a big thing, didn't you?
I don't
Always
know.
coming
What
back
day
to-
is it today? This weekend I'm at the Comedy Lounge, and being like Mother's Day weekend, so we're doing like a mother's show.
Yeah.
But the week after, or maybe the one after that, I fly to South Australia, business class for the first time,
That's
which is
great.
exciting because the
Just sit in a big chair for an hour and a half.
yeah, I like
Which
it's,
airline?
Virgin, I think. But yeah, that's the owner of the touring company's coming, and he was like, they were on special, so we're gonna go fancy, and
Yeah.
I'm like, yes.
Yeah.
So I'm doing 5 shows, and then I'll fly back, and also because I think 3 out of 5 have sold out already, so
Yeah.
fingers crossed they'll all sell out. He'll
Well,
make some
I'm
money.
very- That's awesome. You sold out how many?
Sold out yourself.
350 seaters?
Sold out, you say? Wow.
Oh, mums.
I'm doing 10 seaters at a if anyone is interested.
Oh, it's
Well, no, this is me and Simone were talking about it. We should be we should apply for the Amazing Race.
Yeah.
We're literally
that.
polar opposites of each other.
Right,
Like,
yeah.
fat, skinny,
Yeah.
can't sell, sells out everything.
Yeah.
So,
I auditioned for what was the not the Amazing Race? It was Hunted.
oh
Yeah, and a guy I know won the first season. He won it, but I applied, and they were like, "Have you got a friend that you want to do it with?" And I was like, "No, I don't have
Yeah.
friends."
it's hard. I don't know that we would win, but
They
it would be
just step
fun.
away.
I would abandon him. Yeah.
You're on your own.
I'm trying to apply for because I'm trying to get out of this tour because I'm like nervous. But this was like before the first show.
Yeah.
The first show went really well, so I'm like real keen to keep it up. But I was like shitting myself, like, I've got to figure out a way. So I want to apply for Survivor Australia.
Yeah.
And one of the questions was like, why do you want to be on Survivor Australia? And I'm tossing up whether I put because I want to starve myself on TV for money, and you cunts got rid of the biggest loser.
That's a good one. Yeah.
Maybe don't say can't.
Don't say cunts.
Friends.
Yeah. Other than that,
you butt heads.
Yeah.
That's great.
so good.
Yeah. And so, okay, so talk to me about outdating then.
Yeah.
Right. So how did that come to be? How did that
I can't even
conceptualize?
remember. How did we just start that? I think we were both single and forwarding each other some stuff all the time about because Sean and I realized we both have very different algorithms. Like even if we see the same like content, the comments that we see were different. Like he sent me this screenshot once, but look at all the comments and they're all guys, like on guys' side. And I went to it and I'm like, I don't see any of those. So like it was like interesting that we kind of realized that, we were seeing different stuff. And I don't know, at some point we're like, let's talk about all the fucked up shit that we're seeing while we're dating. and it was born.
Yeah. Was there anything? Yeah, you go.
No.
I was gonna say, was there anything that was you'd finished doing an episode and you're like, we can't put that out there?
One.
Was it?
There was one that we did that was I went on the strongest feminist rant I've ever had, and Sean was like, "I can't release that. That's going to make me look bad." Do you remember that? It was the thing with it is like
Say shit.
They got teeth in their pussies.
I feel like Sean just knows what to say to antagonize me, and sometimes it's in fun, but looking at it, it could look bad.
Right.
But really, like we're mates, so there were times where I would go downstairs because the studio was upstairs at his sister's house, and she'd be like, "What were you yelling about today?" And I was like, "Well," and then we'd both be ganging up on him. But he's one of the.
One time, and you used it to like leverage posting like naughty photos. It was like talking about
ass.
the ass.
Where's your ass though?
So you said I can do like 1,000 squats a day, and I was like, can you? Like, where's your ass?
That was great.
Posted it and they like just tagged me like, see, sure, I do have it up.
He's like a comedy brother.
Yeah.
Like, you're the closest that I have to like a sibling. It's not related to me, you know. Like it's great because I can yell. Like I still love him, but I will yell at him.
Well, it's great that you can reunite over the years after spending so much time together as well, and no time has passed.
What?
We never.
As in.
Oh,
as
on
in
the podcast.
Yeah.
Yeah, we see each other. That's fine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So. Oh no,
As friends that yell. Ah.
Yeah, we're Irish friends. If we're not yelling at each other, we're not really friends.
Yeah.
So were there any like real speaking on that, when you did the podcast and you'd say anything sort of controversial, were there any real world like repercussions of people coming up to you and or commenting or anything?
I played fast and loose with the term, and then Simone got messages about it saying, "I'm not cool with you using that word."
Right.
Which makes it sound like I'm saying.
Oh.
I don't want to like throw that dude under the bus, but it was like
I can't remember. Oh, was it a gay slur?
it's not a slur, but it was gay.
Oh.
It was, fuck, he probably won't watch this. We're talking about AIDS and like STDs and stuff, and like AIDS is like a outdated term
Right.
now. I think.
Because not a lot of people get to it because HIV can be.
I might have said that it was cured, and then someone messaged you saying it is very much not. I don't know. I'm gonna get in trouble again.
Yes.
No, the only feedback I think we got was, do you guys ever stay on topic? Which we didn't, because we would start a topic and then we get distracted and then we'll go off on a tangent.
Yeah.
And sometimes we wouldn't circle back. So people would be like, you know, it'd be like starting someone off and not finishing them. And then being like, come on, we want to know the views. And it'd be like, yeah, it's dead to us now.
We would have done really well if we had a producer that's kind of like...
wrangle you a little bit. I've got no producer.
Stay on topic. But we're not good at that.
Ah, well, I had fun.
And why
Yeah,
did
it
it come
was
to
good
an
fun.
end? Your busy schedules.
I think so.
I think you went away, and I was touring as well. I was doing like 2 tours a month, and
When I was in the States as well.
yeah,
All right.
We did it over the phone.
we did
cool.
one, but it's not the same as being in
Is
the
it all
same
audio
room.
or is it?
Yeah. We were always going to start filming it, and we didn't end up doing it. And then we had a bunch of other ideas, but we didn't do them.
No.
As we do, because we don't stay on topic. Yeah.
I tried really hard. You were my third guest ever. It was Adam Bloom and then Gavin Baskerville and you. And it started off a very question and answer. Like, I may as well have had little cue cards. I'm like, all right, Simone,
Yeah.
how do you write jokes?
Yeah. I remember
But now-
doing the podcast with you. You were like, oh, I didn't need questions at all.
Yeah,
And I'm
yeah,
like, bitch can talk.
It's more just, I just like to see where the conversation goes, and generally it doesn't lag.
Yeah.
You haven't asked me about my favourite Indian food yet.
What's your favorite? What's your favorite racial slur?
Oh.
Yeah.
How much time have you got?
Mine is curry muncher. I think it's the best racial slur ever. Because it's not terrible. It sounds...
I like colonizer, because like, the people that are saying it is like, you're saying it?
Oh.
But what is your favorite Indian food?
Indian word.
Yeah, Indian food.
Oh, Indian food. I like sag chicken. It's like chicken with spinach and all.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, a little bit of rice.
I love a good dal. I make
Fine
dal,
dal.
but mine, I hate it. I've had it too many times. But like a good dal.
Yeah. You would have. My dad passed away recently, but he made a fantastic dal. He used to bring it around all the time. I do a great Sri Lankan curry. Just a bunch of different things. Like the Sri Lankans have this thing called lumprise, right? Which is a banana leaf. It's a bunch of different curries, right?
Can I just say, we really are talking about Indian food
I
now.
know. Sri Lankan.
Sorry.
No,
Sri
no,
Lankan, sorry.
He's also my favourite racial.
It's a bunch of different curries, like all the meat, the rice is like cooked in the broth of the meat, and it's all this amazing
yum.
flavors, and then it's wrapped in a banana leaf and then baked, and it's all just like mixed in. It's fantastic.
That's so good.
I highly recommend going to Sri Lanka and having one. But yes,
I'm leaving right now.
I'll do that in a moment.
Apparently, Sri Lanka's like really cool for surfing.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
It's
I remember Corey White talking about it because he's like a big surfer. I think he was talking to. I forget who he was talking to, but yeah, apparently there's like a cool a couple of good breaks over in Sri Lanka.
Yeah, it's beautiful. It was actually, I think 2019 there were some bombings there, and had that not happened, I think it would have become like a real tourist destination. I think it is now. Yeah, I think
the bombers really take the vibe out of a place.
couple
my
of cheeky
gosh.
suicide bombers come and take all the fun away. But otherwise,
It's like Gaza used to have the best Indian food. Now you can't even find it.
and that was the last episode of Does This Work?
Yeah, that's it.
Oh, it's good feedback. We'll see if we can
I just went to Bali for the first time this year.
First time.
Yeah, first time. Now I'm Australian. And I was talking to one of the drivers and they were like, we can't go to America. Like he was saying like my dream would be to go to America, and he's like, we just can't, since the bombings, it's so hard to like get a visa just to go there. And I was like, oh, didn't even consider that. Sorry, we were talking about bombings. I thought,
that's cool.
you know
Yeah,
what?
I thought you
This
were
is
just
really
randomly
upbeat. I
Yeah.
should really take it down a notch.
I thought you were trying to change the subject, and it was like Bali probably wasn't the best.
And just double down on bombings.
Yeah.
Right,
Anyway, I'm getting paid to promote Bali, so you should go. Yeah.
Did you like Bali?
I loved it.
Yeah?
Yeah, I had such a good time. Like, but I went to all like nerdy places,
Yeah.
like cat cafes and like VR theme parks and sushi train. People kept saying like, we thought you were in Japan, and I was like, no, I just found all all these quirky little places.
Yeah.
It was great.
Sushi Train. I don't know. I could take or leave Sushi Train in general. I feel like they're all the same.
Yeah,
Is that racist?
exactly. Amazing.
Are you talking about Japan now? Because
No, just sushi in
Are
general.
we just talking about the greatest places in the world? Because Hawaii was somewhere that I was.
Always wanted to go to Hiroshima. Yeah.
Yeah. Still time.
But no, you don't like sushi train?
No, I don't like. I'm not a huge fan of sushi in general, and I don't like it when someone's like, "You got to try this new sushi place." I'm like, "I've had sushi. It's the same everywhere."
So it is not. I've been to Japan a couple of times. Number one, it is not.
Maybe different in Japan.
Number
Here-
two, I had weird stuff last night. I went to the sushi train in Carousel, and there was stuff I've never seen before. It was great. But also, there's a place which I'm not going to tell you guys about because it's a long enough line and wait to get in as it is. But it's all you can eat sushi, and it's so good. I'll like you guys. I'll tell you when we're not filming anymore. but there's lines out the door. I went with Corey, my best gay ones. We waited an hour and a half, and I was like, okay, now we just go at 5 o'clock because we know there won't be like a line.
I don't. Yeah,
So
I don't, but and for sushi,
Yeah,
okay.
all you can eat.
Yeah.
Oh, you can still get like donburi and
Yeah, right.
teriyaki. Wow, this is quite the riveting podcast.
I was
Yeah.
just before we started rolling, I was like,
Did we?
did-
None of us eat breakfast.
hope
What is
none of us are-
happening?
I hope none of us are bored enough to talk about food on this podcast. And then, all right. So I've got rapid fire questions.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. All right. So
Although us talking about bombings is a real good comedy topic. It's
Yeah,
very
yeah, yeah.
relatable to us.
yeah.
It is.
Because what was your biggest bomb?
Oh, dude, it's
Ooh.
probably my first set. I did a R word joke, and it didn't do well.
Yeah.
I had a boo.
But you went back.
I went back. Yeah.
That's
I
good.
got booed, about like a year year and a bit in.
Mm.
I had a joke where there was like a dramatic pause, and then some dude in that pause was like, "Nice joke."
Yeah.
And I did the punchline, and it worked.
Yeah.
But this was like a full 100+ people, so like I'm just like, "See, idiot, you got to wait for the fucking punchline."
Yeah.
And then people down the back didn't hear what he said, so I just started looking like I'm just losing.
Just
it
look like a
point.
dick.
And then there was over here was a group of young. It was like a bride's party or something.
Right.
And they kept talking all through my set. And I was like, "You ladies got to shut the fuck up. You're not pretty enough to heckle me." It's such a dumb thing. Especially when no one's on side. And they started booing. And what it was like Harry Potter tables. And you had to walk around to the green room, through the crowd to the green room.
No.
And the dude that heckled me at the start, I could see him. He was like, "Boo, boo."
Yeah.
And I just looked at him. I was like, "Oh, fucking."
Yeah.
As I'm getting dragged into the
Yeah.
I'll fucking kill you. Yeah. So
Hold me back, please.
Yeah. And then I got told, don't leave the green room. Otherwise,
Yeah.
I was worried that I was going to kick it off, but after I sat down and had a laugh at the comedians, it's like, I don't care.
Yeah. I had
Ooh.
someone just the other day, call out a punchline just before I said it. Because I paused. I'm not going to say the joke here, but it was like, what's a this without this? It's a rhetorical question, and I pause and I go to say it, and this guy just says it, just quietly, but everyone can hear it. Damn. And I was like, fuck. Don't you love it when... and then I said this. I shouldn't have said this. I was like, don't you love it when you put all this care into a well-written, well-thought-out jokes and then someone yells out, crap.
No.
That was one of the... this is the only time I've gotten away with saying a gay slur, I suppose. But there was a dude at the...
But he was sucking a dick at the time.
with teeth.
All teeth. But some dude kept, every time you'd say a punchline, it was like, gay,
Yeah.
gay. And then, I think Corey, shut him down. But then he kept talking through the set. I was like, is that fucking gay cunt? And it was the only time that got it was
Yeah, because people got that you were talking about the guy that kept saying "go."
Telling the story is not a great way of telling the story. And then I just said gay. It's fucking awesome.
You got to give the context.
Yeah.
All right, you ready for rapid fire questions?
Ready.
So, what was your bomb?
Oh, yeah, sorry. I'm so sorry.
Look,
Hey, you're not fucking getting away from that.
I'm trying to think of it. Probably the worst would be a mining gig, and I was introduced by Cam McLaren, and as soon as I walked up to get the mic, there was an older guy at the front, a front table, and he was like, a fucking chick, and just turned his back, and all of the people at the front turned their back to me. I hadn't even said a word, and it was after the show, it took me, I did get them, and I got in particular, I just had to show no fear and hammered one table. When I say I got them, I mean, it wasn't completely horrific, but it was still pretty horrific.
Yeah.
And then afterwards, Cam was like, I have never felt such red hot rage.
Yeah.
He was like, I almost came up and just took the mic off you and just went at them.
Yeah.
Because he was like, they didn't even give you a chance.
Yeah.
And I was like, it's okay, don't worry about it. I'm still getting paid.
Yeah. That sucks. What a horrible thing.
Yeah,
to have to,
but you know what? It's better. It has been better now, mining gigs, and I reckon it's because there's been some HR conversations that have been had, and there's now more women as well.
Yeah.
So there's not as much as that real dick swinging mentality.
Yeah. Well, I was talking to Branch the other day, and we were just talking about sort of comedians that he met early on, and he was talking about Pony.
Yes.
Speaking of female comedians, and he was like, if there's one person I wish that would come back, it would be
Yes.
Pony.
Oh, me too.
Yeah.
So funny.
She's bashing me in Adelaide.
Yeah. And one. Yeah.
Right.
She's. My money would be on her if you guys had a serious
Oh, yeah,
fight.
She's got tiny, sharp elbows.
She'd be on you. She'd be choking you out from behind. You'd be like, get the fuck off.
We were both drunk, and I had because it was a 2-bedroom, but there was 8 of us staying.
Yeah.
I had an inflatable mattress, and then she's just like WWE, pile driver, and it's and I'm probably 3 times the size of her.
Yeah.
Get away from me. She's just drunk fuck her, bam.
Yeah.
for like
Just
10,
playing.
15 minutes, absolutely shit faced, and then woke up that morning and did like a 15k run.
Yeah,
And it was like, I don't know how you do it.
She's all into
She's a
like
machine.
heavy into fitness.
Yeah,
Yeah.
she's a machine, and she's like that no matter what. Like I'll be like, I used to be hungover for a day, and she would be up and at it. Like there's no time for that.
Yeah.
Yeah, actually, funnily enough, there was one tour we went on, and I woke up. I was very glad that Lucy left early. This is in Corrigan. And I woke up, spewed in the bin. This is like mums. For the first time, we're going on the road, and like we haven't had a sense of freedom in like, for however long. But yeah, so hungover, spewed in the bin. 2 more things happened. I spewed out of the car, got stung by a bee, and ironically have happened again, but without the hangover part.
Yeah.
And the last part was I really needed to spew, and I reckon we stopped like 5 times on the way back home. And this is the story, which became the way that Emma introduced me for a whole show. And I had to listen to it for 3 years because what happened, like I felt really sick, but I couldn't spew. And then I farted. And then the smell made me spew. And then I felt better, but I was stupidly told the girls that. Then that became the first time Emma introduced me. I was like, fuck. The laugh was so big. I was like, story's going to stay. And it did. For like 3 years we toured that, and that's the way that I was introduced. She's like, make sure you make her feel really welcome, because she didn't know that I was going to tell that story. And I was like, fuck.
How good does spewing feel after you, like when you're hungover, that just to get it out of your system?
Yeah, it felt amazing.
We used to go. They used to go out party with work crew years ago, and we'd go like, what was the place in the hippie club? It was open till 5 a.m. or whatever. So we'd stay there until 5 or just about. There's light, the lights come on in the club in the morning.
Oh my
and you're like,
God.
Jesus Christ, look at this place.
Daytime.
Yeah, and then you try and rush home before the sun comes up so you feel like you're getting a little bit of sleep. And then I'd be up half an hour later, and go to work.
Whoa.
Working in sales, and I just did not care. And I remember one of the guys was trying to sell a computer, and he's just rubbing his forehead the whole time like this. He's just while the customer's talking to him, he's covering his eyes doing that, and he's like, "Well, how much can you discount it for me?" And you could just tell he didn't want to talk haggling. He's like, "Look, man, I don't give a fuck if you get this computer or not." And he's like, "Oh, all right, I'll get it." And then the manager
It worked?
It worked, and the manager comes up and she's like, "Mate, you can't be saying you don't give a fuck if the customers buy things or not."
Oh, that's rough.
Yeah.
Overheard.
That's a very Jordan Belfort way of telling.
Yeah.
I don't give a fuck how many shares you buy. Look,
Do whatever you want.
Yeah. I did it once. Someone looked for the cheapest computer we had, which was $398, and this is him haggling down from like a $700 one. I'm like, okay, well there it is, $398. That's the lowest computer we have. Well, what could you do off that? Nothing. It's $300. You've chosen.
We're making 3 cents on this computer.
You've chosen the cheapest laptop imaginable. I can't do anything off it. And he's like, I'll walk. I was like, okay, you can walk. That's fine. And he goes, you willing to lose a sale? I go, dude, it's $398 computer. I could sell one MacBook and like to that guy who's waiting for me, and that's it. Well, anyway, rapid fire questions.
Rapid fire.
He didn't buy. He walked. I didn't get the sale. All right, rapid fire question.
Fire questions.
Let's go. A question to both of you. If you had a new partner, what would you warn the new partner about each other?
she's drunk and she shits when she's
No, I didn't shit myself. Jesus Christ. I farted. It was horrific.
The biggest dream in life is to have pussy teeth.
I already know what it is because he's got a new partner, and she we occasionally message online, and she messaged in a group chat with me and his sister saying, "Does someone want to explain to me why Sean doesn't know how to empty a dishwasher?"
Empty it. So I didn't know how to start it.
Start it.
But what happened was I didn't close the door hard enough,
Yeah.
so it wasn't like fully closed. So I'm pressing the start
Yeah,
button.
yeah.
And then she's like, what the fuck? You don't know how to use a
Dishwasher.
dishwasher?
So there's a fun story where on a podcast, I gave him shit. I said to him, Sean, do you even know how to turn on a vacuum cleaner? And he's like, oh, shut up, dickhead. And then we went downstairs and his sister was down there and she goes, I bet he wouldn't even know. And he's like, of course I know. And we were like, literally, turn it on then, Sean. He fucking couldn't. Yeah. And he was like, this is a different vacuum cleaner. And we were like,
I'm used to the old school one with the fucking...
He couldn't turn it on.
It had two buttons. It was one for the cord to suck it back up and one to press start.
But
so it had like different dimensions and it was like, ooh.
So anyway, he couldn't. And then so he went over and apparently now Miranda has taught him how to clean. That's what he needed. He's made it to 40 not knowing how to clean a house. And now all he needed was to get some pussy and and to be motivated to learn how to do it, and now he can. And I'm so proud of her, and I'm so proud of you, Sean. So that would be my warning. It'd be the cleaning thing.
What about yourself, Sean? What would you warn?
Doesn't know how to keep secrets. I don't know. She could be annoying as shit all the time. Constant reels. But I also give back reels, so it's no problem. I guess I'm the mature one that.
Oh my god, this is having Delby vibes. I realised recently.
You're probably on the road all the time, but then again, you're making a ton of money, so I was like. I don't know.
She don't need no man.
She don't need no man. That is a problem for me dating right now, because like I own my house. I'm like financially secure.
She's a feminist. That's what I'd warn you about. She's
there you go.
Feminist that thinks that men should also do the cleaning. So fuck.
Yeah, for sure. So it's gotten to the point where like I definitely would need somebody who's like an equal.
Yeah,
like, I'm not.
You go do you. I'll be here. That's it.
Yeah.
These aren't rapid at all. Socks during sex? Yes or no? I mean, is it okay? Or
Definitely not.
No.
Socks during sex.
Yeah.
I mean, if you're still wearing shoes.
How are we gonna do any foot stuff with? No, I'm joking. With the socks.
Another warning. She likes foot stuff as well.
No, she don't. She don't.
Well, I mean, if you're in like a toilet cubicle.
What if it's just cold? What if it's a winter night?
Oh my god, you're not going to fuck me in this toilet cubicle and have socks. Gross.
No toilets for me.
Yeah.
I don't know. I think so.
I think it's fine.
Of course you do, because you're men. Who do you think the person is complaining? It's women going, take your fucking socks off. You're unfuckable right now. That is it.
Really?
Yeah.
What are they? They're like Looney Tunes socks.
That's even
I
better.
rest my case.
Keep them on. I got Looney Tunes all over the place.
My case.
Snooping through a partner's phone, forgivable or not?
No. If I felt like I needed to snoop, I would just end it. Like if I had that feeling, I wouldn't need to look. I'd be like, nah, this is done.
Yeah. I don't know.
No.
I don't care.
Yeah. Nothing to hide. It's good.
Yeah.
Unless you like. Well, that was the thing. This is off topic, but trying to go through my bank account, I was thinking like, unless you try transferring money, and it's like, good luck.
Right.
But I kept trying to buy beers at my gig on Monday, where I looked like Darth Maul, and I had to transfer money, and I couldn't open up my bank. I was like, please, can you buy me a beer?
As Darth Maul.
As Darth Maul, yeah.
This is my D.
And then Boy George.
Blackface Boy George. Can exes be friends?
Yes. Definitely. I'm friends with a couple of exes.
Yeah, I guess. I mean, I'm not going to throw something at him if I say
Yeah.
But we'd go out for coffee and stuff, like
yeah, like
kind of
I've
friends?
got one. Well, he's a high school ex, but like he'll be coming to my birthday like tomorrow, and I just gave him some advice to get over this girl that he's seeing, and I think
the advice was just learn how to do the dishes.
Yeah. Take the fucking socks off when you go.
Yeah, I think if both of you can move on,
Yeah.
but if one of you still like, if there's any feelings, then
Yeah.
nah,
You
because
know why
it's
I
just
still
cruel.
think about you all the time.
Yeah.
All right, we're
yeah,
done.
Yeah, yeah, exactly. Then it's mean. But yeah,
Yeah.
I'm actually friends with a lot of them.
You know, going back to the socks thing, how is it that like women can get away with wearing like knee high fucking leggings and shit?
Yeah,
in the
yeah.
bedroom?
Because they're
But
hot.
but
What are you
but
talking
but
about?
If I wear like my footy socks,
Yeah. Are they knee high?
yeah.
Yeah. Then
Especially when I wear them. I'm a traditional football player.
I was going to say, are these football socks attached to a football player?
Just me butt naked with purple socks all over.
Because my reels now, because I've got like, I did like a little post about it the other day, but because I've got like a gay bestie, my Instagram thinks I'm a gay man now.
Right.
So I get all these like close-ups on like rugby players and football players when their like pants get ripped, and now I'm like, I'm starting to get a thing for football players. Like, just from that like constant like viewing, I'm like, oh, I do see what people see in this now.
I found that out recently on Instagram. You can actually go and change your algorithm like by
Manually?
typing in manually. You type in words of things you want to see. So you can go onto someone like Sean's phone and type in like footy players' butts, you know, and
No way.
stuff
no.
shows.
So what can I say?
That ruined my algorithm.
Can I say no men making out? Because I'm getting a lot of that. Yeah.
All right, if you had to write a quick Tinder bio for each other, what would it be?
I'm a cutie. I'm a big marshmallow. I will clean your house.
I don't know. What's for you? What would I write for you?
Yeah.
We'll do anything for money.
Jesus Christ.
And then
This is going to fuck up my algorithm, what people are
the
asking.
emoji. And then if I got to go through your photos, and I'll find one with like feet.
Yeah. All
It's
feet.
only feet.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Good. All right. Cool. Well, would you ever date a fan?
Ooh.
No, I want to date someone that hates my material. So give up on your dreams.
Yeah, that's tough. I kind of made this rule to like not date people from like shows,
Yeah.
but I have done it once now. He was nice, but not for me, you know.
Yeah.
But I did have recently. There was I want to say a kid because he was so young. Who he was the volunteer who I read dirty pickup lines to. He came back the next week and gave me his number, and I was like, I need to ask, like, how old are you? And he was like 29, and I was like, oh. I'm like, I'm in my 40s. He's like, I don't care. I was like, oh, okay.
I thought you were going to say we met on Roblox or something.
No, but I get on dating apps, there'll be people who say, like, I've seen you and you're really funny. And I'm always like, oh, you already know how to find me. Like,
Oh,
I get a
yeah.
little bit of a, yeah, I don't know. It's in the air. I think so. Maybe. I think I would date anybody if there was a genuine connection.
Yeah.
I don't think that would.
Would you date a dude that went to your comedy show and was like a woman and then just turned his back?
Fuck no. Fuck no.
So you're looking for the middle ground.
Yeah, somewhere in between.
Put up with your bullshit.
Someone
Yeah.
who's a fan who's like, oh, I love you, you're really funny, good job, but not a fanatic about it.
Yes,
Yeah, no.
I have had people who who consistently for a couple of years will come to every single thing that I do, and I have said that before. There is such a fine line between like a fan and a stalker.
Yeah.
But
Isn't that a song? You know that. Isn't there a song about a fan or a stalker?
Dirty Diana by Michael Jackson was about a stalker.
What's that? How does that go?
You know,
But meanwhile, please keep coming to my shows. I do need the money.
Will fuck you.
Yeah,
You just got to get in line.
yeah. Oh, and it's for money. Don't forget it.
and it's for money. Yeah, great.
As Sean said. All right. Who's most likely to get?
Know what the fuck
I'm kidding. Who's most likely to get cancelled? I already knew
Definitely.
Well, probably her because people are going to her fucking shows.
that. All right. You're out in the middle of nowhere. Just the two of you. Who's most likely to survive a serial killer attack?
Oh, mate, because I'm strong enough to pick up Simone and
Run with it. Yeah. And throw them at the. throw her
Like
out
the
there.
quokka, isn't there like, I don't know if it's true, but the mama quokkas, if they're to escape or apparently like throw their young, it might be one of those urban legends. That would be you. You'd be like, take this one.
But also, Simone's known me long enough, and she knows that all she has to do is cardio.
Run out of there. Yeah.
If you replaced it with a bear, then
I was gonna say this, and I was like, I don't want to fat shame Sean, but I was like, he could withstand a couple of stabs. You know what I mean? Like, depending on how
wow.
Also, the serial killer will look at Simone and go, a woman,
gross. Yeah.
Wow, you could probably get stabbed 10 times and wouldn't hit an old you skinny bitch.
That's what. There we go. We hit it. Okay.
What petty thing makes you angry?
Fat shaming?
Yeah. No, that's not petty at all. And can I say, I have plugged this so many times. There is a roast between you and Jez Watts that is one of my favourite things I've ever seen in my life. If you haven't, look it up. Jez Watts versus Sean Conway, and it's one of the funniest things I've ever seen.
I've got it on private. I should unprivate.
Unprivate it. Oh my god.
It's on Jez Watts' one. That's why it's
so
that's
good.
why but I've got one with Glenn Grimwald, which was pretty good. Yeah.
Send it to me. I haven't seen that.
Have you guys roasted each other?
No.
Would you?
Probably. It'd be
I think we've already started today, haven't we?
It's pretty natural.
a lot of inside baseball.
I had to roast Pony once at the Comedy Lounge.
I think you told me this. Yeah.
Yeah, that was good fun, and she kept one of the jokes. It was about her partner whose nickname's Blink.
Yes.
And the punchline was something like, what you might not. It's not because he was cuddly. It was because he had chlamydia. And she was like, "Can I use that?" And I was like, "Fuck yeah! Like, I'm not going to use it again."
That's right. I remember you telling me because I was like, Blink and Pony sounds like a kid show on the ABC.
Yeah,
You know? Yeah.
it really does.
Oh, two more questions. What was the last DM from a stranger that you got? Like, do you get them much? Do you get people messaging you like, yeah, what was the last one you got?
Oh, I'd have to look.
I get OnlyFans, just hot chicks that are just like robot.
Oh, AI.
And I get guys asking me out. Yeah, that's
such a I know it's a vague one. It's like because it's probably the same. I get ones like, hey, send this podcast clip to us, and we'll pay us money and we'll put it. No, I'm good. Yeah.
Yeah.
And if either of you hooked up to a lie detector, what would you ask the other person first?
You think I'm funny?
It would be yes. Do you think I'm funny?
Nope.
Needles are just...
This fucking guy.
Just start sounding like a DJ around.
Yeah, that's a good question. Yeah, I probably would ask that because I would want to know.
Oh, well, now I'd ask if your pussy have teeth.
Do you wear socks when you have sex? We already know the answer.
Yeah, well, I might have to. Just have a spot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I wear compression socks just to get...
Yeah, but the spite won't affect me. It'll affect Miranda.
Oh, that's right. And okay. Now on to the next segment. I'm working on this new thing with segments,
Great.
graphics and stuff. It's all very fancy. It's all very roving madness. Early 2000s. Anyway,
Mint.
what they had people writing questions. It's and the segment is called "We Answer Your Questions."
We answer your questions.
Yeah, there's something will play.
McLovin these questions.
And back to fat shaming as
You
well.
looking for a sponsor? Yeah.
So the first question, you can probably guess who this is from. When is Sean going to get engaged? That is the real question.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
No. Got to find someone worth marrying.
Oh, amazing.
Hi,
Soon, and I better be your best man. We have spoken about it.
or officiate. Or, yeah.
Yeah, no, I don't want to have to do anything. I just want to stand there and be like,
Swap bees away.
have the ring.
If it would be in America and I'm going to get Simone that drunk that she spews.
Fuck. A deal. If that's what it takes, Sean.
That's what Miranda's brother nearly did to me. I'm not a big spirits drinker. I'm all like beers. I can drink beer all day and be coherent, but like an hour or two on the spirits and it's just like,
Let's do a spirits one podcast.
Champagne for me.
Mind leaves the body. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
And,
no good.
But they got me onto Evan Williams whiskey. And fuck, that is good. It was a bourbon.
I think you
Kentucky
told me
bourbon.
about this the other day.
Kentucky bourbon.
Yeah.
So Evan Williams. It's like cheap as fuck. It's like $50 a bottle. And I was drinking it straight.
Yeah.
Because it didn't have that shitty bourbon aftertaste.
Yeah.
You know, it was like cheaper bourbon.
Yeah. Like,
I just remember you should tell the story about the time when I asked you to buy me maybe we shouldn't say this, but there's a antihistamine that I wanted. I asked him to buy. Oh, now I want to tell the story. I asked him if he could buy Benadryl and bring it back because I got it when I was in the States and it's really good for like if you get rashes and stuff. And he had like allergies and didn't know how strong they were and popped two.
Well, I didn't know. I thought they were uppers because like all our ones are like Sudafed, like gets the party started. And I had like massive nose, like running. And me and Mick Gledhill, we went out. We were in Anaheim for Burbank for a comedy festival, and we're like, first let's go celebrate. First night in LA, let's fucking celebrate.
Yeah.
So and I got the nose run, so I took 2 Benadryl and started drinking, and I just went into like a straight heroin.
So I get this message like, what the fuck? He was like, I ruined my first day. He had to go home and go to bed.
Oh no, I went to bed and I passed out on my back and I just snored like because me and Gledhill were sharing the same room.
yeah.
And it's like I trained the whole night, and Mick was like, I was thinking about buying you your own room.
Yeah.
But I slept on my stomach for the rest of it.
Yeah. But the medications, have you seen the ads they have and the radio stuff for medications?
May cause anal leaking, strokes, blindness,
death. And
Death.
Yeah.
But everything that's what I'm worried about bringing my girlfriend out here, because like American medicine, like they go all out trying to heal you.
Yeah.
They might cause other issues along the way, but like if you got hay fever, boom, we're gonna foot. All the steroids, all the medication.
Yeah.
in one.
Like now you just become so intolerant to like every other country.
Yeah.
Medical, like over here, you can't really. Well, you don't really cure it. You know what I mean? It's
Yeah.
just like keep it at bay. But
Yeah.
it's just like,
That's it.
man, you won't have hay fever for 6 years.
Yeah.
You might get anal polyps.
Your liver's going to wither away as well. Yeah.
That's it.
Oh.
You'll die, but you won't die with allergies.
The list is insane. It goes on for as long as the commercial goes.
Yeah.
The same length of like your hair's gonna fall out, your teeth are gonna fall out.
I
Yeah.
don't know if this is human studies or rat studies. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
How did they find out?
Well, surely they after the rat testing, they test on the humans and
They do.
And this motherfucker lost all his hair. Like,
But you never know. Maybe he was losing his hair anyway.
Yeah.
Sure, he's also dead. No, but you don't. Yeah, you never know.
may cause vaginal canines.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The teeth. We're back to the teeth vagina.
You think I meant dogs?
Yeah.
Vaginal dogs. Hi, Simone. Has Sean ever mentioned Dino from The Wharf? He is so funny.
No. Who's Dino?
Dino, so he was a dude. He's a dude that I work with, but when I was in high school, he did the surfing classes, and he tried to teach me how to surf, and then it was me and my mate. He probably doesn't think I was going to tell this story, but I'll tell this story. And he had like the big Malibu surfboards, and I've dived through. Sorry, my mate dived through the wave and let his surfboard go, and I was behind him, and this big 10-foot Malibu landed right on my head and split me open. And he drove me to the hospital to get stitched up, but drove to the servo to get a pie, some sunglasses for it.
Oh
and,
my
straw,
God.
and I'm like, I've got a towel on my head, like just piss and blood.
Jesus.
And I'm like, I look like a POW or something. And then finally he dropped me off, and I was like 15 or 16, and he was like, oh, we'll catch you later. And I was like, you're not going to hang around?
Ice that head, yeah, bro.
Dino.
Yeah.
You'll be right,
Yeah.
mate. Couple of stitches.
How do you feel about being on the back of a motorbike in Asia?
That was, I was doing promo in Vietnam. But yeah, I had to get dinkied everywhere in Vietnam.
Oh,
I didn't
right,
feel
right.
comfortable walking fucking streets. But
Right.
Cute.
And then someone wanted me to ask if you know the difference between antagonist and protagonist.
yeah, I think,
That seems like a very personal
Yeah,
question.
pretty-
Which one are you?
I think that was a night on the piss where I was talking about that. That wasn't the wildest thing that happened that night.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think we got into like a big conversation about
about the difference between them?
Yeah, it wasn't
Yeah.
my fault.
These questions were tame. Like I had Nikki Justice on,
Yes.
and she shared like I had the questions thing on her stories, and she
Can
shared
we
it to
answer
hers.
Nikki Justice's
Oh
question?
yeah, how do you get a guy to like a finger in the butt? Was the one of them.
What?
There's a lot of butt stuff. I filtered them all out.
How do you get him to like it?
How do you get a guy to like a finger in the butt? And her response was like, I'm not like begging for someone to let me put a finger in their butt.
Yeah, that seems like
Justice's new nickname should be like Trapdoor. It's just like,
a...
how the fuck? Why'd she get on the butt?
I don't know, but I
How would
called
you
him
make
out.
a dude like a finger in the butt?
I wouldn't be encouraging it. Like I don't want to put my finger in my butt. Why do I want to put it in anybody else's?
It's such a responsible like mum thing to say. I'm not going to encourage that kind of
Yeah,
behavior.
yeah.
The question is, how would you get them to enjoy a finger in the butt?
You'd have to negotiate. You'd be like, I'll let you wear socks when we have sex if you let me do it one time, and then you got to hope that you hit the right spot, and then they're like, you know what, I'll have that again, like a good vindaloo. I'm trying to circle back. How do we tie all this weirdness back together? Yeah.
Yeah. Or just do it on mold. Because you're going to really like what I do here. And if they don't, then it's like, what? Like just gaslight. Gaslighting is the answer.
You loved it.
Well,
Yeah.
you told me you
I
wanted
put
this.
the finger on my butt. What are you doing, man? You said you loved it.
Yeah. You were begging for it.
Yeah. You had a couple of painkillers and you were lying on your stomach. What was I supposed to think?
By the way, we own a strap-on now.
But yeah, it was all kinds of. I filtered them all out. It was disgusting.
Nikki.
You guys had some tame ones, which is fine. I encourage the tame ones.
I don't know. I'd rather
I
Nikki
enc-
Justice's question.
That's
The
great.
whole show just creepy shit.
Welcome back to Finger on the Butt with Jen.
Nikki and Creeps, that should be the podcast.
Yeah.
Well, she did say, she's like, yeah, I recognize some of the usernames as like frequent commenters on my pages.
Yeah.
So because she shared it and all the creeps, all the fellas followed and commented.
I used to do that. Like, remember there was a time, maybe it was for Outdating, where I'd put questions up or ask for questions, and then I'd post them and post the answers, and we could always use it. But some of them were so bad, I'm like,
Yeah.
I can't share it. Or sometimes I would share it just to be like, what the fuck is this about? Like some really crazy shit.
Some of them, I think you're right. I think sometimes you have to share it to call them out as well.
Yeah. They're like, were you masturbating at the time? And
Yeah,
just like, you know what would really finish me off? Finger in the butt. How do you get me to like it?
Which you can do yourself, bro. You know.
Which makes me think, did the dude just keep trying and he never liked it? He was like, I really want to like this.
Or he
But
likes
everything
it.
I'm doing is failing.
He
Or
likes
it could be a guy saying it about a girl.
Yeah,
Maybe
yeah.
he's trying to
because he
put
likes
in.
it. He knows he likes it. He's probably done it to himself. He's trying to get her to do it, and she's like, "I'm not doing that." So how do you get her? No. How do you get her? Who fucking knows? No, this is.
But it's the thing where we have different anatomy. So like
Yeah.
people either like it or they don't.
Yeah.
Like you just gotta. If it's a non-negotiable for you, find a partner who wants to do that. That is my advice, by the way, for everybody.
Oh, you know how you could make her like it? Give her money. It's just like Pavlov's dog. every time you give like $100 for like a finger in the butt, and
Yeah.
only when you put it in there, it's just like, ooh.
This feels like new shoes.
Okay, now I think I might get good.
When would you ever do the pod again, video or otherwise?
Yeah, of course. It was just the
I'm unemployed now, kind of.
Yeah.
yeah.
You
of
left
course.
in a real like, I'm gonna be somebody, guys. See you later, kind of way. That's great. I admire that.
Days in, it's just like, why is it all unfolding?
Yeah, but then I was thinking about it. I know that there's momentum, that'd be momentum with all the shows. It's such a large volume of shows, but they're also just gigs like every gig, right? So it's sometimes they're just shit and they're shit for me anyway, because it's a lot open micer. But and then there's like one fucking amazing one that sort of carries you through all, you know.
Yeah, it raises the bar and you're
Yeah.
like, oh,
It's
get
just
there
small
again.
sales,
Yeah.
like just someone.
Yeah.
Like just so.
I think today in general it's just hard to get people to come to things. It's unless it's in their orbit, unless they know it's a thing.
Yeah.
Like the Comedy Lounge will never have problems selling tickets. You
Yeah,
know?
yeah, yeah.
Yeah, they're grandfathered.
Oasis, everyone, like all those guys that it's such a. You think where should we go for stand-up comedy, and those couple places come to your mind, or you Google them and look at open mics. But no one's really paying attention until it becomes
Established.
yeah. So
Yeah, and
which is
lots of
annoying.
people get burnt as well. Like they'll go see weird fringe shows in different venues, and then they're like, "Wow, that was shit," and then they don't want to do it again.
Yeah.
So especially, people are worried. But like Sean, one show had like 7 people, and it was amazing.
Yeah.
And that's all you need is the right people to come along.
Do
You just have to say it out loud.
Yeah. Do you ever run jokes past each other?
Yes,
Yeah.
particularly this way. But I think it's just. I should say that most of the time it's like, hey, do you reckon I'd get cancelled for this? I think he said that 3 times. One's been a trans joke. One was a gay joke.
It was good though.
Oh, it was amazing. And that was the thing. Like when he first said it, I'm like, oh, fuck.
I think it was more drag queen story time.
But then when he actually did it, I'm like, this is pro-trans. Like, this is great. So it was really good. And one of them was a gay joke, and I was like, I don't know, ask Corey. But then I was like, actually, don't ask Corey because he's not offended by anything, and he'll be like, yeah, no one minds, and then you'll get cancelled by the woke, people who are.
That goes for.
But that's also good. It's pro-gay, like.
It was a 7-minute scruffy dog joke that I doubled in length because someone did get offended by it.
Right.
Like, well, fuck you, I'm going to double the length.
But sometimes I think people don't wait until the end, and in the end, like it's like to his credit, it comes across like at the start you're like, but it's actually really good. Yeah.
I'm only
That's not the point, but yeah.
I'm only just having fun now with. I come like acting background. When I started comedy, I was like just memorizing the script because that was acting. It was just I sure that transferred, but it doesn't really transfer across. So I'm only just having fun now with getting up and not knowing what I'm going to say and just shouting to the crowd. Lockie is great at it. The other day, he was talking to the only 4 people that turned up to this spot. These 2 women off to the side, and he goes, "What do you do for work?" And she goes, "I study. I'm a marine biologist." Was the short answer. And she's like, "Oh," he's like, "Oh, cool. What's your favorite shark?" He doesn't know where he's going with it.
Yeah.
She goes, I like them all. And he's like, if you had to pick one. She's like, I like the great white shark. He's like, great white shark. All right, cool. Well, we've got a great white comedian coming up next. We were all like, that's, awesome.
Great.
Great fun when it's fun to just, and it works.
Yes.
Yeah. So what's next then? Other than the shows? And I should say that's leading to the big thing at the end, which is you're going to film your special.
At the lounge.
So I was hoping to do 3 shows at the lounge to like get coverage.
Yeah.
Fuck, at the moment I'll be happy if I can get one sold out show of like 150 seats. But it's day 3, and so it's emotional roller coaster.
Yeah.
But it's like it's weird because like the analogy that I had was like it's like. Like you haven't gone to the gym for a while, and you're like, man, I'm going to go to the gym tomorrow. It's going to be great. I know it's going to hurt, but it's going to be great. And then you're at the gym, and it's like, this hurts. This really hurts. And it's like, no, you got to just.
Everyone's making fun of me.
So yeah, I'm at the gym. Like all the talk beforehand was like, man, I know this is going to hurt, but then when it starts hurting, it's like, oh yeah. Pain sucks.
Yeah.
But no, it's going to be good. It's going to help me iron out all the kinks that I got.
Yeah.
You know, like flyer and stuff was never a big strong suit. But now I've got no job, and it's like, we're in free fall. So we'll figure it out.
Cool. And Simone, you got anything else coming up?
I'm flying for Sean now. No, I really did the other day. But just Sunday singles tickets are back. Like June, July, August are out. I'm still doing the mum show, still doing I'm doing a split show with Amy, which is like girls night out.
Cool.
And just whatever spots, like nothing changes for me. I'm just cruising along.
Yeah.
But no, it's good.
Awesome. Well, thank you again for taking the time out, reuniting the old podcast and coming on mine.
Yeah.
I appreciate
Go
it.
team.
It took like 3 months to plan this.
Yeah. Well, I took a couple months off. I had a bank of like 3 months with podcasts.
Wow.
And then they whittled down to, I was like, oh, next week is the last one. I need to film some more. And now I'm back up to about a month or so.
Cool.
So, anyway, thank you to my guests, Sean Conway and Simone Springer. Just check them out on their social media. I'll put a link here. Yeah. In the area. Yeah. Yeah, do some movements.
Finger
I can
guns.
add some special effects to it. Yeah. Was that a fart?
Yeah.
All right, thank you. See you next time. Bye.
Bye.